I ran out to get a pack of cigarettes, but I left my wallet at home. Yeah, that's me. I'm getting old. My name is Sonny Featherland, an investigator for 20 years, and once the star of the predatory division of the Clawville Police Department, one half of the legendary Chicken Police. Ah, crap. My office lock is a piece of shit if a dame can pick it. She stood in the darkness. The light painted stripes on her body. It whispered secret little things that were never there in the first place. But she was no zebra. Reality was just a light switch away. Elizabeth or Charlotte? I was sure she'd have a sophisticated-sounding name. She had a bygone look in her eyes, older than this ancient building, and perhaps the whole city itself. Or maybe I'm just drunk. But she was the first womanly thing in my place for a long time, so I had to give her a chance. Every whiskey has the same I don't even know what... I promise. Who is this?
Let me introduce myself. My name is Deborah, Miss Deborah Ibanez.
You're mistaken, ma'am.
Oh, really? Please enlighten me.
I'm not a private eye. I'd recommend Mr. Philmar Lowe instead of me. He's a nice guy.
Believe me, Mr. Featherland, it's not an accident I came to you.
Look, miss, I work for the police, and I'm currently on leave. I couldn't accept private commissions even if I wanted to. Not even from a classy dame like you.
Am I that easy to read?
That's my job. But tell me, since you've invited yourself in...
I don't...
Well, I've gotta have one. And it'd be rude of me to drink alone. So, maybe some sherry?
If you insist. But bourbon, please.
Huh. Thank the wild ones. That's all I have.
What a coincidence.
So come on. Spill it. From the beginning. That's better. Now, I think it's time to dig a little deeper. If you don't mind, I'd like to ask you some routine questions.
Please. That's why I'm here. So, this is the part where the interrogation comes.
Something like that, Deborah. Yes.
So...
Something like... must be cautious and... Who exactly are you, man?
I'm not somebody important, Mr. Featherland.
You're important enough to deal with such a delicate matter, right?
I carry out the wishes of my employer, nothing more. This means simple paperwork, most of the time.
You've been thrown into deep water, sweetheart. Tell me, can you even swim?
Believe me, this is just as unpleasant for me as it is for you, if not even more.
You're not very confident. Are you sure you're all right?
Yes.
Breaking into the apartment.
Please don't make fun of me, Miss...
You're right. Sorry. Did you come alone? All by yourself?
I took the subway, then...
Yeah, well,
This is...
Were you born and raised in Clawville?
Why do you ask?
I couldn't think of anything.
Well, I'm not from a...
Where what is?
Grassmore of...
Oh, that. Don't worry about it.
Huh. Do you like to play...
Oh, for the wild ones.
I'm afraid...
Well, I'm a little rusty, it seems. Let's... Why did you come to visit me? Why not your employer herself?
My employer is Miss Natasha Katsenko. She hasn't been leaving her home lately, only if she really has to.
How so?
Miss Natasha is afraid. She's scared because of those unwanted messages. And everyone knows who she...
So, she's that kind of woman.
I don't know what you mean.
Of course you do, Deborah. Thank you, by the way. We're finally getting somewhere. We avoided the point long enough. Deborah's hiding. What exactly did you expect by coming here?
I expected your help. Just like...
Oh, that's very nice.
Someone...
Well,
And...
Okay, let's pretend you never...
Do you think... Not...
Not too much, I hope. Have you ever felt truly vulnerable?
Honestly, very often.
Great, because that's it.
I'm sorry if it's too unpleasant for you, but we had...
You know, I get that a lot, and it never ends well.
Do you like happy endings?
Not in books or movies, but in real life it would be nice for a change. But this...
I knew you were a romantic at heart.
If what's between me and my whiskey could be called romance, then yes, maybe, a little. If you won't come clean, what's the point?
But, Mr. Featherland...
I'm sorry, sweetheart, but I'm way too old for this game.
Please, just think again. For me and my mistress's sake.
Tell me,
Look,
you be honest.
you know, so you get it.
To put it mildly. Behind that door. Why don't you take it to the police? Just go there and file a report. Photos, flashing lights, fingerprints, you know the drill. The evidence is very clear. Even a moderately talented detective could easily wrap this case up. Or just try the phone. 555-111.
Please, take a look at this.
Well, okay. Let's see.
I know Molly.
I felt like I'd been hit on the back of my head with a blackjack. Reality tilted. Molly. Good gods. What was her name doing there? I glanced at the
Mr. Featherland? Santina.
What the hell is this supposed to mean?
I don't know anything, Mr. Santino. My mistress told me to give this to you. She said you'd understand. Don't you?
Oh, of course I understand.
Blackmail.
Don't play innocent with me.
But...
All right. When can I
Visit? Me?
Not you. Miss Katsenko.
Oh, yes. You can find...
Didn't you tell me she's not the social kind? That she's especially unsociable? Or did...
No, she's really not like that. But she owns the place.
Judging by the flyer, it must be a very busy club. Especially...
I'm sure you'll have no trouble finding Miss Kats...
Let me guess.
Exactly.
20 years experience, ma'am. Oh, and please, call me Sonny.
It was a pleasure to meet you,
I'll talk about the rest with Ms. Katsenko.
I'd appreciate that, Sonny.
My bedroom. I don't even know where the key...
Thank you again, Mr. Sonny.
Don't mention it, Deborah. I had no other plans for today, except drink. But tell me, do you have a light?
I'm sorry, I don't smoke.
Thought so. Legs that... Just a phone call and a good friend...
Thank you, Sonny.
Just a phone call and a good friend of mine...
Thank you, Sonny.
Nothing interesting. Hey, Lewis. Am I bothering you?
No, no. Of course not, Sonny.
Could you come over? I've got a favor.
For you, anything. Just a minute.
Lewis arrived a few minutes late. Thanks for being so quick, Lewis. Can you drive Miss Ibanez home?
Of course, Sonny.
Thank you for being so considerate, Sonny.
Don't mention it.
Goodbye, then.
So long, Deborah. I can always count. You got an...
I thought...
Well...
that.
Could I ask you...
Feel...
I don't see colors anymore. The good old... Nothing interesting in there. I need to grab my stuff first. She doesn't seem... My lap. Before I visit the club, It was New Year's Eve, and I was driving, half drunk. I knew where to find... Back into the lion's den. Just take it... Just take it... Just take a deep...
Well, look at that.
Tough luck, boys. I may not be on duty, but I'm still a cop, just like you.
Hey, you don't have to be so peckish, old bud. By the way, you're on luck. Blood...
Oh, God. That clumsy buffalo is here tonight. If he doesn't end up in a cell again, he's lucky.
You looking...
I see. Hey, Royce. I'm telling you.
I'd love to see that. Hey, who's...
Here we are again. Clawville Police Department. Mort, you scabbiest beast. What the hell did you do?
Morty to you, sonny boy. Everything's fine. There was just a bit of trouble in the bar, and someone got knocked on the head with a glass. It wasn't my fault. I'm as blind as a bat, am I right?
Did that ever bother you, Morty?
Listen, sonny boy. Go tell them to leave me alone, eh? It's New Year's Eve, after all, and I didn't even do anything wrong. Not that wrong.
Where's your little lapdog to get you out of this mess? Is that little pimp of a midget still sniffing around you?
Jesse is a good boy, Sonny. And he's good to me, believe me.
Oh, God, spare me the details. When will you finally realize that little shit's been using you?
Oh, of course he's using me. What could a pretty boy like him want from this old monster, eh? Still...
Even you deserve better, pal. By the way, you look horrible, even for yourself. Are you...
Well, I'm not what I used to be. But neither are you, judging from your voice. But I'm seeing a doctor, sonny boy. I really am. Are you?
Don't need to, Mort. I'm fine. Anyway, if Bubo prescribed you something, don't even think about taking it.
I don't talk to that insane owl.
Damn right.
Please, say something on my behalf, okay? I really don't have time for this detective buffalo shit.
Hey, careful with that. Buffalo Malloy is the chief today.
Like I care.
I'll try to speak for you, but keep it down till then, okay? You don't need this shit, and I don't need it either.
Sonny boy, you've always been a good friend.
More like a clucking pigeon. Officer Jardine. One of Blood Boyle's...
Holy wild ones, look what the cat dragged in.
Hello to you too, Bosco. I see you're busy, as always.
I've been sniffing around one of the rundown joints. You know how it goes. And boom, this son of a lizard comes flying out the window. I didn't know the lizards could fly. So, Mort was being a bad boy again. Nothing unusual. And you? Still dying?
I'm still a cop for another 121 days, Bosco. It's as unpleasant to me as it is to you.
All right. No need to bite. Wasn't trying to mess with you. You have Moses and Plato for that. And of course, Blood Boil.
Let's hope I won't run into any of them tonight.
Looking for Marty, eh? Ever since you left, he's kinda lost. He's trying to hide it, but he's not the same bird.
Well, I don't think we'll have a teary reunion, thinking about how we parted.
Let me give you some advice, Sonny. Let him rage. He'll be the same after that. Anyway, he was the one that shot you, right? You should be mad, not him.
It's not that simple, Bosco, but we'll see how he reacts. Thanks anyway.
No worries, pal.
Hey, Monica.
Hey, Boss Bird. What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be celebrating somewhere?
Every day's a holiday since I got out of here.
I can tell. But what are you doing here? Are you here for a file? You know, I'm a little busy right now.
Yeah, you could look after a few things for me, but first I'd like to talk to Mr. Big Beak McChicken himself. Those two prickly assholes told me he's emptying the magazines in the hole.
Like always. And if he carries on like that, he's gonna use up all our ammo. So it would be nice if you drag him out of there. You know how this day is for him.
For him?
You know I didn't mean it like that.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so just sign here and you're good to go.
Thank you, darling.
Don't mention it, Boss Bird.
Marty, I'm really... One of Blood Boyle's favorite. This is gonna be a hard run. Her Majesty, I believe...
I was just about to go when you came in, so if you want shooting practice, maybe turn on the lights first.
You're right. I'm gonna do that. I still... Lynn... I know... Hey, Marty.
Oh, well, look who's here. Hello, Boss Bird. Were you lost? This is the PD building, you know?
Cut the shit, Marty. We're better than this.
Well, at least you are. Better than anyone, huh?
Marty, come on, let's forget that. What's past is past.
Easy for you to say, Sonny.
Damn it, Marty, you shot me, remember?
Hell yeah, I remember. Unfortunately, my aim wasn't good enough.
I need your help, okay? That's what you want to hear.
Well, it's a start.
Okay, I've said it. I won't do it again.
Yeah, right.
So, are you in? Just for tonight. Small case. We'll wrap it up in no...
What kind of case?
A personal one.
How personal?
Very. The kind of case where if you come with me right now, you're not on duty anymore.
Ooh, damn, Sonny, stop it right there. I'm in.
That's it?
Do you know how boring life is here without your stupid, reckless shit? Soon enough, I'll shoot all the ammo in here out of boredom. Right, so, tell me.
I'll tell you in the car.
Ooh, can I bring Bertha?
Ah, for the love of... Marty, this is a routine case. You can't bring your shotgun, okay? Bertha stays.
Okay. But at least Susie can come, right?
All right. Susie can come.
That's what I want to hear.
Hey, Marty.
Yeah.
Glad that she... Really?
Yeah. She always hated you for getting me into trouble all the time.
Understandable.
But she also...
Ah, well, thanks. That's much better.
If I'm honest with you, she loved the chicken police Marty better than this one.
Well, I think I'll take that as a compliment.
Whatever, Sonny. So, Sonny, you still limping?
The pellets. The doctor says I'll limp forever.
Can we go finally, or are you waiting?
Let's get out of here before I get detained for gutting you.
Ah, lovely and peaceful as always. Can we go finally?
Let's... Hey, there were 4 weapons.
Oh, we're...
Yeah,
And? That's the...
Serious.
Who said I... Can we go for...
Let's... Still drink? Yeah. We could... You...
Okay. Sonny, there's a little problem.
Not so little. And it smells, too. What the furry...
Well, it seems we can't avoid speaking to him.
Oh, yes, we can. You have your rifle with you, right?
What?
Just...
What a surprise. The 2 pigeons back together. And without my permission, of course.
Chief Bloodboil.
Damn.
What was that, Santino?
Nothing, sir. What a lovely evening. Am I right?
I don't want to hear your crowing, Santino. What the hell are you doing here?
Hey, hey, hey. Careful with the racist barking, old hound.
Oh, it's getting hot in here. Can we just skip this part? It's New Year's after all.
And you're on duty.
That's it, boss. To serve and protect. Sonny was in the neighborhood and stopped by to say hi. He's a cop too, right?
Only on paper, and you know that very well, Detective.
I don't want any trouble, boss. I just wanted to say hi to Monica, and then this feather pillow showed up. I invited him to grab a quick coffee. You can allow him that.
Your coffee breaks usually end up in shooting or brawling, chickens.
Oh, just a coffee, boss. I swear. Oh, have a heart. It's New Year's Eve, and I haven't seen my old partner for so long.
How touching. You shot him with a shot?
Family quarrel.
For all the marrow bones of the world, get the hell out of my sight.
Have a lovely evening, boss.
You especially. Fuck off right now, Santi.
We have no bit.
Look at these two simpletons.
They don't even realize their jackets are...
For the wild God's sake, don't dare tell them.
I already tried, but nothing happened.
Figures.
How many days did we have our first squad car?
About 3, I think, before we crashed into that tank of acid.
We? You crashed it. Don't blame it on me, Marty. I was unconscious, if I remember correctly.
That's your problem, boss. You should be more careful with low-hanging...
Yeah, I've been paying attention to that ever since.
Do you remember?
Time sure. Hello, gents. Everything all right?
Aye, everything's just fine, Sonny.
Well, look, the chick police are together again. What a time to be alive. Am I right, Royce?
You're right.
Hey, that reminds me. Look at what I found under my coat. It's Her Majesty Big Bertha in the flesh.
Whoa, 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 don't shoot. We were just joking, okay? We don't want any trouble.
Yeah, I was just joking, too. I'll never get bored with these two. They're so cute.
I wonder why they thought you would shoot at another cop.
Hey, it's just happened once, okay? Am I right?
You're right, Marty. And we all know it was an accident.
See?
Back in the day, sometimes...
What is it, chickens?
Look, Marty, the pincushion can talk.
Amazing.
Fuck off.
We can't avoid speaking with the chief first. We can't avoid speaking with the chief first. And it would be nice to say goodbye.
What is it, Santi?
Nothing, sir.
And you need...
No, sir.
Then get out of my sight, Bert.
I see you're swamped, buddy.
I've sent the old lizard away. I don't need him to foul the air anymore. I hate his kind anyway.
Well, because he's a reptile.
No, because he's a good-for-nothing piece of shit.
No, yeah, that's true.
And you letting off some steam?
Something like that. We'll go and check out some seedy joint. We're cops, after all, ain't we? And this is still...
That's true, pal. Protect and serve.
Yeesh, get a room, you two.
Ah, shut up, Marty.
We can't avoid speaking with the We can't avoid... We're leaving, sweetheart.
Stay safe, boys. I'm glad to see you two together again.
I'm afraid you're alone with that.
Hey, don't make me change my mind.
You won't, Marty. I bet you can't wait to get mixed up in some serious trouble again.
Yep, that's true.
I'm serious, boys. Be careful out there.
We're big birds, Monica. We can take care of ourselves. Well,
Okay, but take care of each other, too.
Will do, Monica.
Yes, ma'am.
Sometimes... Midnight had passed, and the intoxicated madness kicked in. We could only crawl along Shalva District's main street toward downtown. The city's heart beat differently. Ancient buildings were defaced by neon signs and billboards, like half-drunk lovers on a fine leather sofa. Great old houses neighbored by garish modern blocks. A place that makes the head hurt. The Tsar's huge neon sign was visible for miles. A blazing red sign advertised tonight's main attraction, the amazing Natasha. Cops were never welcomed at places like this. I hoped we were too late for the show. We had to be inconspicuous, but it was never easy with this bird mountain by my side.
Ah, so this is the famous Tsar Club.
More like infamous, Marty. It's not for our kind, that's for sure. And I don't mean that they don't like foul here.
Well, at least we don't have to be afraid that they see you as a detective, Boss Bird.
Very funny, Marty.
So what are we gonna do now?
We find Natasha, the broad who sent me the message, remember? But first, we need to get into the club. And Marty, please, don't monkey this up.
Excuse me? On behalf of the well-respected and noble primate community of Clawville?
Cut the crap, Marty. Let's focus on what we're here for, okay?
As you say, Boss Bird. Honestly, I think these types of women only see faceless tuxedos, cufflinks, and wallets. And in the mirror, they're just brooches, necklaces, and earrings.
Don't be so radical, Marty. They're women. They live by different rules.
That was kind of deep.
It's not. Just bullshit. There's more where that came from.
Ooh, teach me, Master.
When you're old and wise, wait, mate. That fella's built like a brick shithouse. I don't think we'll be able to just sneak past him.
Wanna bet?
Not today, Marty. Remember, we must avoid suspicion.
Okay. It's okay, Bertha. Maybe next time.
What was that?
Nothing. Just the wind.
Did you bring Big Bertha with you?
Gods, no. What are you thinking? What idiot would bring a shotgun to a club?
Was that a rhetorical question? Howdy, pal.
Gentlemen, how can I help you on this wonderful, chilly night?
We're expected in the VIP line.
My apologies, but I don't remember ever seeing you gentlemen here before. May I ask?
Stop right there, big guy. I get it. Yeah, I know exactly how this works. So what do you have to do to get in?
Nothing's easier, sir. Are you on
the list? Yeah, I've...
don't tell me you forgot.
I'm afraid I did, Marty. Sorry, big guy, but I'm pretty sure we're not on the list.
That's a shame. I'm really sorry, sirs. In that case, you can't come in.
Yeah, right.
My pleasure, gentlemen.
Let's not bother her.
Okay, boss. Whoa, look at that. Isn't that the...
It is, Marty. A brand new 942 Silver Hawk. Haven't seen such beauty since I left Evil.
Of all that's furry, whose is it?
Maybe it's Ibn Wessler's. I guess he's no paper tiger.
Yeah, he sounds like a fellow who drives around in one of these. Lucky bastard. One day, neon signs will...
You read that in some kind of science fiction book?
No, it's just what I think.
Oh, so you have your own thoughts now. The world's really moving forward.
Pluck off, Sonny. Let's just knock that giant out.
Let's just not do that, shall we?
Okay. Let's... Okay. Do you remember when the Clawville Chronicle was a really high-quality newspaper?
You mean when they wrote something about us daily?
Yeah. What exactly happened to them?
Well, they got bored with us, Marty. And to be honest, so did I.
But still, here we are working together again.
Yeah, hilarious. Just one...
I'm afraid if you don't...
I just don't get... Look, I really don't want any trouble, but...
It is even more inconvenient for me, sir, but... This place doesn't like, coppers. Forgive this slang. I can't let just anybody in, and there are some I'm strictly forbidden to. Please, you have to understand.
Listen here, you cow. Do you have any idea who we are? You ever read the papers?
Of course, I know who you are, sir. I read the news and more, and I must admit it's an honor to meet you in person, Mr. Santino Featherland and Mr. Marty Machikin. The Bell of the Pantheress is one of my favorite books.
Oh my God, not the books again.
So it would be terribly inconvenient for me if I had to use force on you, gentlemen.
What did you just say?
Relax, Marty. This guy has chicks like you for breakfast. And thanks for the information, pal.
Thank you for understanding, gentlemen. And forgive me for my hostility.
No problem, Shakespeare. Say, big guy, you know Mr. Lewis Hayworth?
But of course, Mr. Hayworth is an impeccable gentleman, and also a frequent visitor of the club.
Is that so? Good to know.
I'm afraid that is all, monsieur.
What can you tell me about the first lady of the place, big guy?
You mean Miss Natasha Katsenko, sir?
You're right on point, pal.
Nothing you don't know already, sir.
Just try me.
Well, she owns the place.
And, that's it?
Pardon, monsieur, but I'm not permitted to say anything more. Yes, gentlemen?
Hey, big guy.
My name is...
Well,
excusez-moi.
aren't you?
I'm sorry.
Well, thanks. Let's not bother her.
Okay, boss.
The hop dog was like the... Hey, pal. Can you hear me?
Did this wreck belong to Zip?
Well, it's a wreck just like him, so I guess it could.
Ugh, the place is deserted.
You're right.
Yep, the guy's middle name is Bad Luck.
That's for sure.
Hello, boys. Now, get the hell out of here while I'm asking nicely.
Hey, is that how you greet two old friends?
Hey, I'm not joking, Sonny. I got a shotgun under the bar.
You hear it now?
Shot.
It's going well so far.
We're just here for a coffee, Zip, okay?
Nothing's like old times. Haven't you noticed?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, it's quite noticeable.
Shit. All right. And where'd you blow in from?
We haven't been anywhere yet, but we're going somewhere.
Everybody's going somewhere, right?
Tell me, how much do you know, Zip?
That depends. How deep is it?
Bottom of the well kind. Goes down around Ibn Wessler.
Holy hell! Wessler? You've dipped your wings in deep shit, boys.
If you've got anything on him, don't keep it to yourself. We'd be grateful.
Grateful. Maybe you're not gonna trash my joint this time, eh? You know, Ibn's acting strange nowadays. He always believed that if you want something done, you do it yourself. That's how it was for years, anyway.
And?
But now, he left his real estate, the fish racing clubs, the casinos, and the bars to his right-hand man, Mongrel Mick. And ever since, he's been kinda weird. Bottomed out, brooding in the seediest joints of the city. Nobody ever knew him to be like this.
Yeah, weird. Do you think it's about a...
It's always about a lady.
Well, there is a woman.
I knew it.
But not like you think.
Is this gonna cost much?
Only a favor, like the good old days.
Okay, I'm in.
door didn't look like this.
Yeah, because last time you tore it out and beat that bab...
Oh, yeah. I remember now. So that's why Zip
He had to. We didn't leave much of it standing.
If I didn't know how nice we are, I'd almost hate ourselves.
Welcome to the club, partner. Have you ever been to that?
Of course, 100 times.
Business affairs, right?
Yeah, that was the dark era, Sonny. I don't want to talk about it.
Roger that.
I've got to say, you've revamped the joint pretty well.
Yeah, after you
Look, I'm...
baboon, not gorilla.
Whatever.
Sonny.
So you...
Mind your tongue for... So, Ibn's gone insane.
Love will kill you in the end, they say.
Seems like everyone's in a poetic mood today.
You're one to talk, by the way.
Huh? Why? So, about that woman. Is she really that dangerous?
What woman isn't, huh?
No, Zip. I mean...
She's got the most influential gangster of the city wrapped around her finger. She calls him her little furball. How dangerous...
You didn't get any younger, pal.
You're telling me? You look like you haven't had a good night's sleep since forever.
To be honest, I've never had a good night's sleep in my life.
You will when the big sleep comes.
And what are your plans? Dying behind the bar?
Of course. You got a better idea?
A couple, yeah. But somehow this suits you.
You know what? Your mother's a goat. That Natasha...
Is that so? Interesting.
Yeah, she's got...
I can imagine.
The old click is...
Then...
Check this.
Mongrel Mick. Doesn't sound familiar.
Mick the Marauder ring a bell?
Damn, that little monkey came this far.
I think that little shit took advantage of Ibn not being himself.
Which has something to do with this Natasha, right?
That's my guess.
Thanks for this straight dope, Zip. We owe you.
One! You owe me the price of a new car.
Okay. Whatever you need.
I clucking will.
Thanks, Pat.
Hey.
Is he...
I don't know.
Or he doesn't want...
That's also...
There used to...
That was a very...
I would...
Well, but at least...
That's right.
The highlight...
Yeah.
Look at that mangy trash panda and tell me, do you really want to know?
you're...
As always. Have you ever been...
Of course.
Business?
Yeah.
Roger that. Well, that's a good question. What? Look,
Listen, of course.
Oh, my...
So it will be terribly...
Well, relax.
Thank you.
No problem. Look, I really... No problem. Say, big guy, is this your job? To stand in front of the club and keep out decent fellows like us all night?
Not entirely, monsieur. My employer has many other kinds of jobs for me. He is quite creative in his field, I must say.
Like?
Like what?
Exactly.
Sorry, monsieur.
Permitted to say anything more about the matter. Regulations, yeah, I know. This bullshit just gave me a headache.
So sorry to hear that, sir.
Let's not bother.
Okay, boss. Huh, I like this.
Why is that?
I don't know.
You're a simple bird, aren't you?
Yes, I am. You know, seeing this...
The girls?
New Year's Eve's once a year, right? And we're not on duty.
Have I asked how Laura's doing?
Whoa, hey, I was just kidding, okay? My relationship with Laura is unwavering, like the rhino beauty on this picture.
Interesting taste you've got.
Feathers, scales, or dermal armor, a lady's a lady, my friend.
Thank the wild gods for self-sacrificing gentlemen like you. Look, I really... Peaceful.
Because
maybe that...
Doesn't it?
Shut up.
Gotcha. Poor bug.
At least he's playing music. You mean the light, the insect?
Yeah, their afterlife.
Yeah, I've heard that.
That depends on your point of...
What's that smell?
You know, I don't want to know.
You sure talk a...
Maybe the past is haunting me. Once...
Oh, come on, Zippy. Don't be so hard on yourself. You got out in time, and you've been living an honest, ordinary life since then, haven't you?
Yeah, right. How lucky am I?
It's more than what many others get, believe me. What's this no insects allowed shit? You're not like that.
What do you think? If I let one in, all of them will follow. And then I can forget my regular clientele for good.
What clientele? There's no one here.
That's it. Would you take even that away from me?
What's this no...
What do you...
What?
That's it.
He sure didn't get any...
You
think?
Frankly, Mark.
Poor
At least he's playing music. You mean the light?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard that.
That depends on your... Are you sure that thing's a dog? I always wondered.
The name Hop Dog is quite a giveaway. Don't you think so, Mr. Detective?
Sometimes the most natural connections...
A natural-born gene.
Yeah, right.
Of all that's...
Is this
the situation?
I have...
Prostitute.
Wait, what?
They pay a...
Oh,
We made this city. Look,
listen.
Oh,
So,
well, relax.
thank you.
No problem.
Yeesh. My condolences, pal. I see your cleaning lady died.
Yeah, she set foot in the bedroom once. I haven't seen her since. I didn't dare to go after her.
Oh, I wouldn't want to go in there either.
Cigarettes and whiskey.
Yeah, with a hint of dirty laundry, but no, this is...
Ah, that. No, that's got to be the Ibanez dame. You know, the broad who gave me the letter. And the job, obviously.
Ah, pretty, huh? I can smell it. She's an exotic, too.
Furry hell. That's why Chief Inspector Bloodboil hates you so much. He's jealous because your nose is better than a clucking bloodhound.
The bitter old dog. He just hates all foul.
Ah, true. Except for Monica.
Monica's a fairy, not a bird.
Well, let's gather my stuff and head to the club. We gotta find out who this Natasha is and what she wants from us. I mean, what she really wants.
After you, Boss Bird. I wouldn't like to touch anything in here anyway. If it's okay, I'll just stand around and stare out the window.
Sure, just do it quietly. I'm gonna...
Have you started on your great novel yet?
I've already started working on my will, but I realized I'd have to leave everything to you, so cluck that.
Huh, pity. I've always wanted a chicken coop smelling like old socks and bourbon.
You'll have to earn it first, Marty. I can't even Just a bunch of you. I'm gonna... Just a bunch... Maybe I'm...
When was the last time I was here?
I don't know. Years ago. When Molly left.
Whew, that was a what?
Yeah.
You know, Sonny, you can call me. Not just when you want to investigate some shady case from a shady dame and you need a big meat.
Times have changed, Marty. And I don't...
All right, Boss Bird. it would be best to board it up. It'd go well with this rundown neighborhood.
It may be run down, but somehow I still feel like it's honest.
Sure, you could live in Cockroach Town. That's an honest place, too.
Believe me, Marty, I thought about it.
Why am I not surprised? Let's just not
do...
Okay.
Look,
Listen. Of course, I know who you are, sir.
Oh, my God.
So it will be terribly...
What did you just say?
Relax, Marty. This guy has chicks like you for breakfast.
Thank you for understanding, gentlemen. And for...
No problem, Shakespeare. I haven't dusted you off. I haven't...
Hey, that's your old friend, right? Wait, what was his name?
Lewis.
To be honest, Sonny, I always thought that guy's not all there in the head.
Nobody's perfectly sane in Clawville, Marty. But if not for this old rabbit, I wouldn't be here today. I'll never forget that.
Should I thank him for that?
Or kill him for it?
You're reading my mind, boss.
Sonny, my dear...
Hi, Lewis. This is my partner. But
You have no idea how happy I am to meet you, Mr. Marty. I'm a big admirer of your work.
Pleasure's all mine, Lawrence.
Lawrence? Anyways, so, the legendary Chicken Police back together?
don't ruffle my feathers, Lewis. Those days are long gone. We're just here for the entertainment. Or something like that.
I see. That's a shame.
See you inside?
I have something to do, my pal, but I'll try to make it for the main event.
Okay then. Catch you later, pal. Look, Molly, my ex-wife. Molly. Molly. Look, ironic, but... Molly. Let's not bother her.
Okay, boss. And voila, the master himself.
What a finch.
Sonny, he's a pigeon, not a finch.
Don't make me angry, Marty.
Okay, I was only joking.
Have you ever... What's this
What do you think?
What clientele?
That's it. Would you take...
What a beautiful...
A work of art.
Seeing it and thinking...
Don't torture yourself, son.
Maybe it would be...
I think we'd be great gangsters. In another life.
Beautiful. Look, Lewis, that
Well, yes. He is a bit
Yes, indeed, but it seems tonight...
Oh! Oh! I get it. I get it.
Yeah, something like that.
No, 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 no. No, no problem at all. Come with me. I'll talk to him.
Much obliged, pal.
Yeah, thanks, Bunny.
Excuse...
Ah, jeez, what the hell's wrong with...
What? Did I say something? Is Lucas really such a big fan?
Lewis. And yes, he... Look, I really...
Sir.
Everything's fine, Mr. Ayworth.
Good. Look, this noble pair of pigeons are my friend.
Merci la mon, sir.
And as for you...
Thanks, old pal.
It was my pleasure to help you.
The jazz overwhelmed us. There was no band in sight.
Mother of...
I take you to the nicest places, eh, sweetheart?
Oh, does it mean you're buying, honey?
Don't even think about it.
Oh, men these days. So,
I have a hunch she won't be hard to find. Let's mingle and try to avoid suspicion.
just like always.
No, Marty, not like always. This time it's for real. Where the hell is Natasha?
Let's ask that stud over there with those nice gals.
That guy looks way too horny for my taste.
Oh man, your sense of humor is bad as ever.
You just need to get used to it again.
What? This is the life, huh? What's this guy do? Real estate? Mob accountant? Or is he a movie star?
He looks like a coat hanger to me.
That was actually worse than the previous joke.
I try.
Hey, there's Filmar.
Who? Oh, yes. Filmar. Because that's what he calls himself, right?
You know him well?
We had some seriously wild cases together, yes. Mainly in Averia, way before Clawville. Another place and another life.
Sounds good. Like the blurb of some cheap pulp fiction book.
Yeah, it was the exact opposite. But the old bird's worth saying hi to. Well, well, if it isn't the great detective, Marlowe.
Blow me, Sonny. You know I don't use that name anymore.
Okay, Mr. Dumbass alias Filmar Lowe.
So says someone who tried to go undercover with a Feather Pillow Mafia is a turkey. Right, Mr. Turk Cayman?
Hey, that was a long time ago. I was young.
And I stick to my principles and my stupidity. Phil Marlowe, and that's that. Don't rile me up, you old fart.
Okay, fair enough. Sorry, I'm a little clucked tonight.
I know the feeling, pal. By the way, what are you two doing here? You stick out a bit. Are you here for a good old-fashioned beating?
We stick out? Man, you look terrible. Like someone who sat on an electric pole.
Don't even ask. I feel exactly like that.
You want a case?
5 feet tall, half of that legs. Angelic voice, demonic eyes.
Oh, boy.
And you?
Something like that. Just don't know the exact numbers yet. A dame named Natasha. She called us here, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, she owns the joint, amongst others. Well, good luck, guys. That broad has a reputation. She's not the kind to toy with, if you know what I mean.
Any useful information?
For free?
Stop clucking around, Filmar.
All right, but just because of the old days. Look for me after you've talked to her. You wouldn't understand what I have to say about her before then. Don't leave unless you're thrown out, in which case, you know the drill. We don't know each other, I'll deny you in a blink.
Good to see you too, old pal. We'll be back.
A fox is a wolf who sends flowers.
What?
Oh, nothing. I read it somewhere.
Fascinating. I didn't know you could read.
Ha ha ha.
I was hoping to have missed the main event.
You're a rusty old cock, that's...
So says the little butt jam.
But what? That's not even a word.
It is now, all because of you. You should feel honored. Butt jam.
You know, Sonny, sometimes you're like an evil little child.
Two whiskeys, kid, and no horsing around.
I've never heard that one before. Sonny, you gotta drive, you know?
Yeah, you're right, Marty. Hey, Longface, give me a glass of tap water, too, okay?
Yes, sir. That wasn't exactly what I meant.
As I recall, you're always bragging about hiding your shotgun in your coat so well, no one can see it.
Sure. Maybe... What?
Well, do you see that bottle, Marty? That's a 28-year-old Golden Eagle whiskey.
Of all the furry gods, you're right.
And they've just left it on the bar. Someone ordered it, got so...
So we're confiscating it as evidence.
Yeah, well, more like stealing it. But if it's easier for you...
You're twisted, pal. But to be honest, I've no objections. Cheers.
We're not here to...
This is the life, huh?
What? He looks like a... I try.
Remember that old case with the fox and the raven?
How could I even forget?
Absurd, right? All that bloodshed for a piece of cheese.
Yeah, hunger can bring out the monster in it.
And the wildest and most primordial instincts, no matter how civilized they seem.
As you say, Marty. This guy is certainly not a gangster.
Of course he's not.
Just act nonchalant,
No, it can't.
What now?
Is that a...
No, Marty.
Hey, Olivia.
Are you talking to me?
It's me. Marty?
Oh, God.
What a pleasant surprise. The Rooster Copper's in person.
Chicken police. But yeah, Mr. Wessler, you could say so.
Sunny Featherland, of course, of course. Chicken police. Your partner is, he is,
Marty McChicken. Sir, I just introduced myself to your lady companion seconds ago.
Oh, yeah. I'm so happy to see you.
Hello, boys.
So, to what do we owe this pleasure, gent?
Yeah, so, we were, just in the neighborhood.
Cut the crap, Marty. All right, we're here for your sweetheart.
Oh, I see.
No big deal. Just a blackmail thing. You know, horrifying threats written on the wall with blood-red paint. The usual stuff. You must be familiar with this kind of...
Oh, yeah, indeed. It's, nasty business. But I didn't know Natasha hired a detective because of this simple matter. But to be honest, I understand.
Mr. Wessler had a meeting with Attorney General Hamtaro yesterday, so he's rather tired. If you would excuse us.
Oh, dear Olivia, it's okay. These gentlemen are just doing their job, right? And if I've heard correctly, they're notoriously thorough.
We've got a few questions, if you don't mind.
I'm at your service.
Nice bunker you...
Well, thank you, but it's not mine. Not anymore. But I'm sure you already know that. Listen, detective. If you want to know something, please ask straight.
All right, Mr. Wessler, let's make this a bit more professional. Wessler is a tricky guy. How did you feel when you heard about the...
Honestly, I found it...
And now?
Now I'm kind of interested. But I wouldn't call it blackmail yet. They're just...
Good point.
Thank you. Are we...
No, not quite.
I'm sorry to hear that.
You seem a very busy man.
It's, uninteresting.
Would you elaborate?
I got a small share in the meat substitute business. If the new product works, maybe we can make your job easier.
You mean reduce predation in Clawville?
There are such plans. If you're interested, talk to Olivia, my assistant. She's an expert.
Thank you. That's it for now. You're very...
Look, I'll gladly talk to anyone about business, and even happier to talk about art. But, I'm no fan of interrogation.
Sorry for any offense, Mr. Wessler. Let's talk about... Wessler is tougher than I thought. And he's secretive. It's time to... Do you spend a lot of your time...
It's a strange question, you know.
Humor me.
Of course I spend a lot of time here. I'm here every time Natasha performs.
Is it compatible with your other businesses?
Huh? What? Writing threatening messages and hiding them?
I didn't say that.
You're sly for a foul featherland. But he's saying you...
I guess not, Mr. Wessler. Is everything all right?
Yeah, you don't beat around the bush, do you? Understandable, I guess. Naturally, our relationship is stable and perfect. I'm the set...
I rarely hear such poetry, but I understand exactly what you...
So, you have...
No recent...
Wouldn't you like...
It would make my job easier.
Yeah, it would only lead you astray. So be glad that I tell you no. No friction.
Ibn is quick-tempered, and I can use that to my advantage. I've confounded and softened him with my previous questions. Now it's time to be specific. The mob...
Huh? Are you trying to piss me off, Corpora, so I accidentally let some big secret slip out, huh?
A simple answer would work.
You know, Natasha, she's both connoisseur and muse. So, how was it?
You don't remember? That's strange.
Ah, yeah. The millions, of course. It was like another lifetime. It happened right here. Only this place was called the Millions back then. She was a dancer. Behind the scenes, I arranged opportunities for her on the big stage. Yeah, maybe she still doesn't know it was me.
I guess she was...
The next day, she had the club.
Well, that is romantic.
Yeah, there are many kinds of romance, Birdman. There's cheap and there's expensive. You get what you can afford.
Do you live in the same house?
Oh, you're really something. Natasha's a free woman, but mostly, yeah, at my place in Gold Town. But she has her own kind of a week.
How often does she use the weekend house?
Yeah, every other weekend. Roughly.
I see. That's very important information.
Yeah, if you say so.
So Natasha feels like...
Yeah, I know what you're getting at. But I'm 100% sure of her loyalty. She's gone out very rarely since this started, and mostly in my company. Yeah, you know, I'm not sure if you do, but, in our social circles, banquets and dinners are frequent.
Illegal gambling nights.
You got me there. Yeah, you're right. Natasha is...
Always putting it all on the red, right?
Yeah, you're a real rotten bastard, Sonny. Although, yeah, always on the...
So, can we meet?
I don't see why not. But first, please...
Thank you for your time. We'll be seeing you.
I have no doubt about that.
Hey, we should, grab a coffee or something, Olivia. You know, for old time's sake.
Pleasure to meet you, gentlemen. Goodbye.
Oh.
Please, take a seat. The show's gonna start soon.
That was, unique.
Oh, that is cute. Nobody has ever given me such a unique compliment before.
Forgive me, my name is Santino Featherland.
I thought so. You look more or less like I imagined.
More or less.
Sometimes less is more, Mr. Feather.
You were amazing, dear. As always.
Could you be my little furball and fetch?
But of course.
Eben will be back soon. We'll have a few minutes to talk. Then he'll end the conversation and throw you both out.
With all due respect, ma'am, we're not that easy to get rid of. Doesn't matter who's trying, believe me.
Doesn't matter, he'll do it. That's why I'm telling you. I don't want a scene. My room's upstairs. Meet me there in 20...
Hey!
I understand. You know, they call him Target Marty at the station.
I don't have time, Mr. Featherland.
Sure thing, Natasha. I'll come to your room. 3 knocks, a short pause, then another 3.
I'll be waiting. Go.
I knew she was trouble the first time I saw...
How do you like your bourbon, Mr. Featherland?
In a glass. But thanks, I had a couple before I came. I feel like this may be a long night.
I hope it doesn't bother you if I have one myself.
I get offended if women don't drink in my company.
Oh, you are a
So I've been told. Anyway,
Yes. Look, Mr. Featherland.
it's sunny. Saves a...
Okay,
So, why am I here?
You know, men tend to babble in...
It must be exhausting.
It is. But you're not the type to beat her.
Is it too banal if I tell you it's an occupational hazard?
Terribly.
So can I start the unpleasant?
I've asked you here so you can do what you...
Really? I thought you asked because you wanted me to investigate for you. But if you'd rather...
You do have a sense of humor.
Only if I'm a bit hungover. That's usually quite common.
Oh, please drop the act about being the alcoholic, heartbroken ex-cop, Sonny. It would undoubtedly suit you, but I've seen you scanning my room. From the second you set foot in here, you started working, and everything I say gets sorted in your brain. Am I right?
That's a bit of an exaggeration, but yeah, it's something like that.
Well then, Sonny.
Oh, that's something I don't hear often. With Natasha is a confident woman. I can exploit That was a remarkable performance.
I'm glad you enjoy.
Do you perform here frequently? You're also the owner, if I'm...
Sadly, I don't have the time. But the stage still calls my name, and I perform just a few times a year, and always with a new...
So that was all the excitement.
I have many admirers, if that's what you mean. Yeah.
The place is very elegant, and so's your room.
Why, thank you.
I kind of feel like I'm in a museum.
Well, that depends on the kind of museum.
The kind with nice things.
Oh.
Suspiciously nice things. Just like you.
Do you think I'm suspicious?
We'll see about that.
Try me.
Do you think one of your admirers...
Those who admire me usually idolize me. No, I don't think it's one of them.
You know, the soul of an animal is extremely complicated. Sometimes all it takes is a bad look or some small rejection.
That's a stillborn theory. No one hates me if they once loved me.
Ah, I see. Do you have any material evidence?
You may think I'm irresponsible, but I didn't keep any of it. I simply couldn't bear to look.
Didn't you think maybe the police would need it?
I didn't think I needed the police. Moreover, do you think the girlfriend of Ibn Wessler could ever...
I see. So, what about me? How do I...
It sounds ridiculous, but...
That does sound ridiculous, but I accept my ego and...
You can't do anything else, can you?
Something like that. A leopard can't change its spots. Deep behind the diamond skin lies the truth. It doesn't matter how hard Natasha's trying to hide it. She's scared. Now I'm... What was in those threats, exactly?
The message itself is not a threat. It's just a word.
But a word again and again is threatening.
Exactly.
So?
You really don't have any idea which word could be used for a woman like me?
I guess I do. Yes, I think...
Whore. Cat got your tongue? Am I right? You heard it. I said what you were thinking. And yes, that was in the message. That was printed on the paper and painted on my wall in giant red...
Well, thank you for your honesty. Could the threats have anything to do?
You mean I'm a cat and he's a rat?
Every interracial relationship has risk. But yes, this one's more conspicuous than most.
Clawville's a very open and free city, but I guess you see more radical transgressions than I do.
One of the most common causes in homicidal and predatory cases, ma'am. So, yes.
Well, I don't know about that. Nobody ever questioned our relationship openly. We are what we are. And you know, if you're interested in my personal feelings, danger fills our relationship with a flavor no other can replace.
It must be one interesting relationship, that's for sure. I'm not sure I can feel the same, but I can...
Maybe one day you'll experience it, Sonny. Have you ever been with a predator?
Well...
Well...
That's unsteady ground, Natasha. Let's turn the questioning around, if you don't mind.
As you wish.
How many fools...
In all my life?
Nah, just forget it. I don't want to know. Curiosity killed the cat. No pun intended.
I'm just joking. You're not a fool, Sonny. I know that was supposed to be a kind of insult, but it usually rolls right off me. I can't take cockadoodling, so you can...
Fair point. Broadcast received. Natasha is a mysterious woman, but I must gouge out at least one of her secrets. Enough games. It's time to know why I'm here. Let's stop beating about the bush.
I'm prepared for that question, but it's still not easy.
You knew very well that if you threw in the name of my wife, I'd come to you, no matter how vague and suspicious the case was. I just want to know if you're simply a manipulator, or you're really that desperate.
I really know her. I'm not lying.
Oh, really? How? Were you a nurse, too?
Don't be rude and so cynical, Sonny.
I'm sorry, but that's me when feline claws are at my throat.
Molly is an old and good friend of mine. She has nothing to do with this, but I knew that if I didn't mention it to you...
Yeah, Natasha, you're right there.
I knew you were a decent fowl, that you would help me. That's what you're famous for.
Don't go there. Flattery doesn't...
Look, forgive me. I shouldn't have brought your...
You're right, you shouldn't have. But to be honest, I don't think she's my wife anymore. On paper, she...
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Really?
I did. I knew...
Luck me. This case is getting more and more... You played me from the start.
It wasn't my...
I'm an old cock, Natasha. I've played too many of these games, and I've been on the losing side often enough.
So, you're going to...
You're damn right. I don't know if it's worth it.
Look, Sonny, money's not...
Oh yeah, your fawn had already mentioned that. But unfortunately, it'll be hard to spend all that dough when I'm dead.
Dead? Don't even say that.
Do you have a gun?
Me?
Of course you, Natasha.
Not at the moment.
Well, let me give you some advice. Keep it with you.
You don't think they, whoever they are, would hurt me?
Don't be naive, Natasha.
You're right. I'll keep it with me.
I don't want to scare you, but 2 cops snooping around can mess something like this.
You'll keep snooping? Thank you, Sonny.
Maybe you're getting yourself into even deeper trouble with me. Thank me when this is all over.
Just one more thing, Sonny.
Natasha?
Please, come to 37 Rochester Street in Flower Town tonight. I'd like to show you something that could be of it.
I was afraid this was coming. Why there? Why not here and now?
It's something I keep hidden there. I won't take the risk of Ibn or one of his men.
Isn't Ibn too dangerous to keep secrets from?
Sonny, a woman is naked. I knew you would understand.
Oh, yeah. I understand everything. So...
I'll be there in an hour. Don't be early, and don't be too...
Look, Natasha.
Please. This is very important.
Sure. I get it. I'll be there.
Thank you.
Until later, Natasha.
Goodbye, Sonny.
Well?
Weren't you supposed to be waiting in the car?
I was bored to tears, Sonny. I also thought maybe something happened to you.
You thought Natasha had eaten me alive.
Well, who knows? You're such a fragile little thing.
I'm too old for this, Marty.
Then next time, leave the dangerous predators to me.
I didn't mean that, Marty. I meant you.
Oh.
Oh, it's you. How can I help you, gentlemen?
Look, we really don't want to dig into your personal life, but...
But what exactly is my relationship with Mr. Wessler? And how close am I to him?
You don't beat around the bush, ma'am.
Well, actually, I remember.
I don't have time to chit-chat, Mr. Featherland. So yes, I'm not one to beat around the bush. And no, I'm not sleeping with Mr. Wessler.
Well, thanks for the quick...
Anything else?
Excuse me, pal. My name is Santino Featherland.
Gabriel, what...
Do you happen to know where Mr. Wessler went?
Do you take me for a fool? Get out of here while I'm in a good mood, birds.
Okay.
Remember that...
Oh, God. His deal.
Ah, yeah.
2 missing left.
What happened with
your bottom?
You know what?
It is, Mom.
Remember that... that girl?
She's just looking...
no.
Marty, you're...
You see that, right?
Okay, Marty.
Creepy little squirrel girl.
So...
In fact, yes. She was,
I bet she was. You know, I've never abandoned a case before. Not voluntarily, anyway.
You're, too old for this shit, huh?
As you said.
That's exactly how I felt, too.
Before you leave, take this and examine it closely.
What is it?
The reason I've decided all of this is not worth it for me.
Wow, that sounds encouraging.
Take care of yourselves, guys. This case...
Oh, that makes my feathers stand on end.
Ah, old croakers. You're safe while I'm here. Okay, I didn't say anything.
We stepped into it, didn't we? Of all that's furry, what kind of a list is that?
Exactly. I have no idea, but I don't...
Those names, all top dogs.
Sure, that's very likely. Anyway, I pried this list out of a dead man's hand. Somebody dropped him outside the forest, a few miles from the Wessler residence.
I should have known she was keeping secrets.
Keeping secrets?
Thanks, Philmar. This could be...
Don't thank me. Maybe I've just signed your death...
Oh, thank you, sir.
Oh, shut up, Marty. Well, if there's one thing I'd learned during 20 years of detective work, it's that if someone wants to meet you at a remote location at night, you should bring an army for backup. One time, me and Marty were stupid enough to underestimate a situation like that, and we never really recovered. And yet here we were again, about to step alone into something hauntingly familiar. Only one tactic remained, as the old dogs say. Balls to the wall.
This place gives me the creeps.
I wouldn't say I like it either.
Let's take a look around before we go inside.
Textbook.
I'm telling you.
Shut up, Marty. Not yet. First, let's look around.
Okay, Boss Bird. So, this...
Yeah, what matter?
I can't misunderstand that if I...
We'll see.
Wait a second, did that bimbo put a spell on you?
Watch who you're talking to, boy.
Damn.
It's not a good sign.
Maybe she just lost it when she hurried into the house.
Yeah, right.
Do you think it belongs to Natasha?
No idea. Do you think I measured her feet when I was in her room?
Not sure I want to know, but I...
Marty.
Of course.
It's time to...
That's what I like.
Marty, before we enter.
Of course.
It's time to get...
That's what I like.
Let's go.
Hello?
Just don't point it at me.
Aw, scared.
Very gallant of you, Pop.
Why, are you still pissed at me? I'm happy to remind...
I get it. Just shut the fuck up.
It's the
what?
Forget it. I didn't bring one.
Me neither. What a pair of fucking professionals.
Yep.
But you do have a shotgun with you.
We should have shotguns for this kind of deal.
Is that from an old movie?
No, it's an original.
Figures. She was lying on the floor.
Wild.
Yeah, it's her. Deborah.
I figured.
No.
Did she see?
She risked...
Why is
this look?
Well, maybe Natasha's on her way here right now.
Those are possible.
Or they...
I have no...
Amen to that.
We should call the department.
And do you still remember the number?
Cretin.
Is it?
Since then...
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. We stepped in. Does this fun and
then why the fuck? This must be an...
Do
you think she...
Oh, nobody...
What is she...
Let's not draw...
This... does it...
They say...
You don't...
Let's take a... It's an exceptionally beautiful piece.
I have no idea. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
The message.
Yes.
It was
obvious.
What a...
I don't know, Mark.
Hi.
Well, it's a...
What you... Yeah.
There you go.
Poor girl.
Yeah.
So what are we gonna do about her?
Nothing. We can call the police. Does this and the
then why the fire?
Does this fire and the
then why the fire?
Look at those, man. You're in there. We can't.